Hey everyone, welcome to Excel Insider. Today we will cover two ways to use if statements in pivot table calculated fields using Microsoft Excel 365. Our goal is to flag overspending and number the expenses. Let's get started. In the first method, we will set up a simple check inside the pivot table to highlight overspending using if function. If function returns one value if a condition is true and another value if it's false. For this method, we have a pivot table generated from a budget dataset. Let's get started. First, click on any cell inside the pivot table, then go to the Pivot Table Analyze tab. In the Calculations group, click on Fields, Items and Sets. In the drop-down, select Calculated Field. This opens up Insert Calculated Field dialog box. In the Name field, type a new name for the calculated field. Let's name it Remarks. Next, in the Formula field, clear any existing text and type this formula. Let me break it down. In the if function, the first argument is the condition. This compares the value in the actual spend column to the value in budget column for the same row. If the actual spending is greater than the budget, this condition is true. The second argument is 1. This means Excel will return 1 when the condition is true. The third argument is 0. This means Excel will return 0 when the condition is false. Altogether, this formula flags overspending by marking 1 when actual spending is higher than budget and 0 otherwise. With that explained, click on Add to create the field. Then click OK. There you go. Our pivot table shows a new sum of remarks column where 1 indicates we exceeded budget and 0 means we stayed within the budget. Let's head to the second method. In the second method, we will create a helper column in our source data to convert text categories to numerical values using nested if statements. For this method, we have a budget table with the budgets in column B and the actual spends in column C. Here's how to do it. First, in a blank cell to the right of the table, like column E here, in cell E1, add a header called category int and press enter. Excel automatically creates a column for us. Next, in cell E2, type this formula. Let me explain the formula. In the if function, the first argument checks the cell A2 if it equals rent. If true, the second argument returns 1. If it's false, the third argument is another if function. Inside the second if function, the first argument checks cell A2 again if it equals transport. If it's true, it returns 2. If false, the third argument goes to the next if function. The next if function checks if cell A2 equals utilities. If it's true, it returns 3, and if it's false, it moves to the next if function. The final if function checks if cell A2 equals groceries. If true, it returns 4. If false, it returns 0, meaning no match was found. Put together, this formula converts a text category in cell A2 into corresponding number: 1 for rent, 2 for transport, 3 for utilities, 4 for groceries, and anything else becomes 0. With that explained, press enter. Excel automatically fills the rest of the columns. Now let's head to the pivot table sheet. Here's our pivot table from the data. Right-click anywhere inside the pivot table and select refresh. This ensures our pivot table includes the new field. Now head to the Pivot Table Analyze tab. In the Show group, select Field List. This shows the pivot table fields panel on the right hand side. Finally, under Choose Fields to Add to Report, from the list of checkboxes, check on Category int field. This adds the numerical category values to the values area of the pivot table. And just like that, we now have numbers of our text categories in the pivot table ready for calculations and analysis. And that's a wrap. 2 effective ways to use if statements in pivot table calculations. Download the workbook link below. Visit excelinsider.com for more Excel and Google Sheet tutorials. Feel free to comment your questions and feedback. Thanks for watching.